excuse the state of me because it's, I think my Fitbit's on its way out. God, I'm tired. It's 6:30. It's 14 degrees. It is so cold. I have a bit of fake tan on my face, so ignore that. It needs to be washed off this morning. Yeah, I think my Fitbit is on its way out, which is super annoying. It seemed that long since I had last had my Fitbit replaced, but yesterday it was acting really strange, and it was just totally like doing its own thing. You have to excuse the way I'm vlogging right now. And now there's a line across the screen. So yeah, I think it's the beginning of the end. But yeah, like I'm on my replacement one already. I'll have to look into how long ago it was that I got this replacement, because it's annoying because I want to stay with Fitbit. An Apple Watch would be nice, obviously, because I have an iPhone and they're just nice. But I want to stay with Fitbit because I've used them for years now, so all my data and stuff is like on the Fitbit app. But they don't seem to be massively sustainable if they're only lasting me. I don't even know how long I've had this. I'm going to look it up because I want to know. So all I know is that in September 2021, I messaged Fitbit support saying that my previous Fitbit had an issue and that it was less than 2 years old. And then they realised it couldn't be fixed, so they sent me a free replacement in October 2021. So I've had this Fitbit only since October 2021. So if it's already on its way out and I do end up needing a new one, my heart rate is 166 right now. That doesn't seem right. I feel cool, calm and collected. Am I gonna die? That can't be right. 164. Where's my heart? To me, I can't even feel my heart. Am I gonna die? I think my Fitbit's broke. I've never seen my heart beat that fast. The highest I've ever seen it is like 120, 130 maybe. That's ridiculous. So yeah, that's really disappointing because obviously that's really unsustainable to go through 2 Fitbits in whatever space of time that is. So if they don't have a very long life on them, then, and you got to remember, I don't do a lot of exercise. I'm just tracking how many steps I do. Like, I'm not using this bad boy to a vigorous extent, so that's not good. But anyway, that was not what I was gonna vlog about. I just happened to notice that the screen was starting to go a bit fucked, but that is annoying. But anyway, I decided to start vlogging now at 6:37 in the morning because I'm going out this afternoon and I might not have time to sort of set up the vlog. I must remember to put my little hair mascara in later to fix this little patch here and the other little patches that the hairdresser did wrong. So yeah, I'm starting work an hour earlier today so that I can leave an hour earlier. I usually start at 10 and work till 2, but today I'm starting at 9 and working till 1 because I've got a really tight, I've got to try and, because I've booked to go to an exhibition at the Tate Modern. I've never booked to go to an exhibition before. Well, me personally, I haven't. I've been to exhibitions before that my dad has booked, but this is the first one I've ever booked to go to. I'm going to see the Infinity Rooms at the Tate Modern, and I've wanted to go for so long. And I booked this back in January. It's March the 1st today, by the way. I booked this back in like mid-Jan. They had like really limited availability left, and I was like, I'm gonna make myself go to this. So it's at 3 o'clock, which means I finish work at 1 and it's at 3, so that's cutting it pretty fine. But I should make it. If everything goes right and nothing's messed up, I should make it, because I don't know what happens if I arrive late. I don't know if they'd let me in. I don't know. But yeah, my like loose plan of action of the day is finish work at 1. My train's about 1:25, so I need to make sure I'm kind of ready to go the minute I finish work. I'm going to go to the exhibition at the Tate. I don't think I'm going to look around the rest of the Tate. It doesn't seem like that long ago that I did have a little walk around the Tate. I think it was actually in the summer, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to head over to, I think I'm going to head over to Brick Lane when I'm done. And because I don't know how long the exhibition will take, I'm imagining less than an hour. So I'm hoping I can go to Brick Lane, check out the secondhand shops while they're still open. And then my dad is working in the city today because he goes in a couple of times a week, but usually works from home. But then we're going to meet, hopefully I'm then going to meet my dad on Brick Lane and we're going to go for a curry. So that is the rough plan of action for the day, but obviously I've got to get through 4 hours of work first and sort my hair out because it's right now, I curled it yesterday. I've just let it be. I haven't done anything with it. I need to have a good old like zhuzh, run my hands through it, run some product through it. Obviously I need to have a shower, I need to put makeup on, I need to decide what I'm gonna wear. And I need to hope my Fitbit doesn't die because I've got a lot of walking ahead of me today and my heartbeat is at 138 and that can't be correct. So, do I need to start looking into another new Fitbit? That seems ridiculous, but that's where we're at. I'm going to leave you be now, and if I don't have time to speak to you again before I vlog, the next thing you'll see is probably like my feet at the train station tootling along. Oh, I also probably should glue some nails on because my nails are horrific. See you later. Okay, I finished work. I've shoved some food in my face and I'm ready to go to the Tate, to London. It looks really miserable outside, but I'm sure it's going to be cold. So I've got this dress on and I've got a couple of layers on. I've got like a long sleeved bodysuit on under the dress. I've got a little slip and I've got tights on and I've got really thick socks, but the socks are more because my boots are uncomfy, to be honest. So that's what that looks like. Tights on, but I'm gonna put on a coat obviously, but it's only a thin coat so it's not gonna keep me super warm, but it's okay, I live for the cold. So that's the finished look altogether. I might tie my coat up, I might not, but let's go to London, friends. I feel like this area is going to be quite cold because I'm not really a scarf girl. Just have to pull my coat and then I look like a spy, which I'm not mad about. not the best lighting or anything right now, but it is a week since I vlogged last, and I realised it wasn't really at a point where it could be ended. So what am I doing? I'm making squash, but I already had some water in there, so now I'm like thrown as to how much squash I need because there was already water in it. Bear with me. So yeah, it's a week since you saw what you saw of me in London, and yeah, there's not really much to say because it was all pretty much self-explanatory pretty much. You know, I went up to the Tate, I went to the Infinity Rooms, I went to Brick Lane Market, Vintage Market. I mean, I didn't record that much, to be honest. And then I met up with my dad, we had a little walk around, we went for a pint, and then we went for a curry. And now it's a week later. I've just I finished work, well, about half an hour ago, but I did overrun a little bit. And I've just been editing my makeup collection video. My decluttering my makeup video. And I don't know if that's going up before this because I'm still trying to edit it. I'm also in charge of this lasagna that is collapsing for some reason. Mum says if it feels cool underneath, then it can go in the fridge with the lid on. It still feels a little bit warm, to be honest, but like not that bad. So I don't want to forget about it though, because I'm going to go play on the PlayStation for a while. I'm going to pop the lid on and I'm going to move it over here. Because over there you get a big draft from the window because the windows are so old, so that might cool it down a little bit more, and maybe I'll put a timer on my phone. But yeah, I've got the house to myself for a few hours, which is so rare. I think my camera lens is really dirty, it all looks a bit hazy. So yeah, God, it was almost an hour ago now, I think. My mum went out. She's gone with my sister and my sister's mother-in-law to go to her dress fitting for her wedding. So she's gone to have her dress fitted, I guess. We went dress shopping with her back in September, I think it was, maybe October. I think it was October, and she chose her dress then. But now she's gone to have it fitted, I guess. And it's really cold everywhere in the UK today because we've had snow. It seems to be melting pretty quickly, but it was kind of like less than ideal to get snow in March. But yeah, I can't hold my arm up for very long anymore in vlog. It's genuinely sore. So just trying to find somewhere to put my phone so I can finish my vlog. This is a bit awkward, but this will have to do. I'll just crop it. So yeah, that's that really. I just thought I better properly end the vlog because I don't know when I'll actually vlog again. I don't really know what my plans are for like this weekend. It's gonna depend on the weather because I think they give a lot of rain. I've got a couple of things I could do. There's a jumble sale happening at a local church on Saturday. There's also a vintage fair locally on Saturday. I could try and do both of those things. What else could I do? I don't know about this weekend. Next weekend I'm going to an event in Shelter in London, which is a charity shop. They're holding like an influencer event, which I'm going to. And then me and I think both of my friends, Amy and Penny, are staying over at our other friend Amy's house, Amy that you've seen in my vlogs, because we're actually doing this huge thrifting trip in Essex on the Saturday. So as we're all going to this event in shelter, like we thought it would make sense to go home with Amy so that we're in Essex for the next day. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to vlog that yet because everything's just a little bit, everything's a bit much at the minute. I'm feeling super overwhelmed by so much, and I've been feeling a little bit blah, and it feels really awkward talking about it whilst I'm so far away from my phone right now and you can only see like the top of my head just waking up. But yeah, I wouldn't say I've had the best start to a year ever, and I had high hopes for 2023, but I think so far I've felt a little bit down, but not the worst I've ever felt, so you know, that's something. I'm looking forward to the spring weather to perk me up a bit, and I'm about to play on the PlayStation and shoot a bunch of bad guys, so that might make me feel better as well. But yeah, I've been thinking about, I was gonna say I've been thinking about reviving this channel a little bit, but I guess I have because I have been uploading on it. But I've been thinking about what has done me well in the past. People seem to like hair videos, but is that something people want in 2023? I don't know. They seemed to do well before, but is that just because I was bleaching my hair, ruining it, and then crying about it? Is that why they were so popular? Probably. I've been thinking that maybe I could do videos about different heat tools. That sounds a bit weird, but like I've got like a skinny wand, and I've got a big one, and I've got like a chopstick curler, I've got like a waver. Could I do videos on maybe like trying out all these different ones? Because I just don't do much with my hair. It just sort of just hangs here most of the time. But yeah, I don't know. I also need to get my hair cut and coloured ASAP. I've left it at kind of a random time because really I want it to look nice and fresh for May, because May is when my birthday is. My birthday's on the 10th, and then my sister's wedding is a little over 2 weeks later. But then I've also got like a hen do in April, so should I long it out a bit until April? I don't know, but it's a bit of a mess. I do sometimes miss the days of just whacking bleach on my head and doing it myself rather than having it ruined at the salon. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That was all kind of an explosion of thoughts and feelings, but that's me. I love you and leave you, and don't be a stranger. Say hi in the comments. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I always hate ending videos. Goodbye.